There was this little kid that said it. Like we were at a party. I was like 15 or something like that, and I remember we was just chilling, and then he was like, someone said "cum juice," and he was just randomly heard it. And was like, "Cum juice."
That is.
That's the only thing he said.
Is he a tiny little elf by any chance?
He definitely sounds like a
Damn near with big teeth.
Want to be a dentist?
Perhaps.
Do you want to build a snowman?
Oh my god.
No, I heard. Shout out to Chuck, man. I read something. I'm about to start reading this dude's posts because like he gets high and have these epiphanies, and he had one yesterday, which was one of the best epiphanies I've ever heard. Are you guys ready?
Hit me.
We are ready.
He said, being fat is the only problem you can run away from.
It's true.
Wow.
That is fan-fucking-tastic.
I should tell my wife that.
This is a dangerous groups that we're dealing with now.
No filter.
No filter.
No filter.
No filter.
Welcome to No Filter.
The No Filter
To No filter.
The No Filter Podcast, which is
an EMP Network production.
in this show you'll encounter nothing but
Straight talk. No PC.
No PC
No PC consistency.
Please note that the
opinions from the host.
Are not a reflection of the EMP network. Thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening.
Thanks for listening,
thanks for opening up your ears and your minds.
and we hope you like this one.
Whoa.
Wow. I probably should not. Do not.
She'd be like, "I'm pregnant." I'm like, "Well, you're the one who's calling yourself fat. I call you pregnant."
They always do that. They always do that.
It kind of turns me on when they see that big ass pregnant belly.
Oh, I thought you meant it turns you on when they call
I
themselves
thought
fat.
he meant that too. I thought he meant that too.
Like, I have a very specific fetish. I love to hear women call themselves fat.
While they're in some stiletto pumps. When the heels lean. With the cankles showing.
Say it, baby. Say it.
Oh,
I'm fat.
That turns me on.
I'm fat.
Oh, do it again. Do it again.
Does every voice have to be Batman?
For Emmy?
Yeah, like
I never noticed.
Most of my voices.
Town room.
Nah, that's not how the Boom Boom Town Room sound. The Boom Boom Town Room. That's a nice.
says with a little bit more raspier voice.
No, this is raspy.
Where is she?
Where is she? Look at what we started with. Like,
Fat girls, Batman, and cankles.
nobody said anything about Cankles.
I did, and the stiletto pumps.
You didn't say Cankles.
I think it was probably on your mind.
Definitely on his
I
mind.
swear.
You got
I thought I
cankles
said
on the mind.
You know what's
You
on
know,
your
we're going to
nose?
have to
A
replay
nose
this
ring.
back and then.
No need to. I remember.
Definitely. You should get a hoop nose ring.
Why?
I don't know. You just look like somebody that would wear a hoop nose ring.
I don't
Yeah.
like the way that sounds.
No, I agree with him, man. Get one.
I thought about it, but
Yeah, do it.
I really do like your shirt though. Make Father's Day great again.
yeah, the shit's
I like that.
official.
I like that.
I wish they would have had like the make MF. I would have been like motherfucker.
What?
Yeah. Well,
It should be MF at the end or the beginning. Motherfucker, make Father's Day great again.
Motherfucker.
Yeah.
MF Day.
M.
Say
Dot
that
F. Dot.
See, you want the same exact thing, make Father's Day great again, but you just want to add motherfucker at the end.
Yes, or the beginning.
Is Samuel L. Jackson making these shirts?
Well, for
It's
me to
the
be a
one that
father,
says
I gotta
bad
fuck a mother.
motherfucker.
Like,
I gotta fuck a mother to be a father.
This-
that's
well,
kind of the principles. That's how it works.
yeah.
I think it's just left out.
Hey guys, welcome to No Filter. I am your host, Remorseless. I am here with the number one guy on the number two list, right behind the number three qualifiers, Double D,
Hey, what's up?
and the one that hides his receding hairline with a New York hat, and he's in Pittsburgh, making Father's Day great again, and never wears shoes, Moose.
Sounds like Will Smith.
Not
How
at
the hell
all.
does that
Hello,
sound like
hey,
Will
Not
Smith?
at all. Sounds like moose to me.
Yeah, 100%. That's definitely Moose. That's Moosified.
Lucifer.
Massa Musa.
Lucifer.
Lucifer.
Musafer
That's
again.
Musa.
Massa Musa.
Mustafarian.
I would love to be called Massa
Why?
because
just feel like I own you, bitch.
He looked at Double D when he said that, ladies and gentlemen.
I felt really uncomfortable just now.
I was waiting for his approval.
I do not
How are
give
you
approval
waiting?
on that.
Approval to be owned
No, it was for you.
for me?
Yes, the
Why
comment
would
was
you wanna
directed at
own-
you, but I wanted him to,
You-
emphasize with it.
But
You
why
wanted
would-
him to co-sign on the joke.
No, you.
You wanted
It
me
was
to
about
co-sign
him.
on the joke?
Yes.
The joke was about me,
Yeah.
but you wanted
I don't-
him
Him
to
to co-sign.
co-sign.
I don't,
Yes.
No, I'm
I
not
highly
signing off
doubt
on
that he's going to sign
Because
off
I
on
wanted
slavery.
white and black
I
people
feel
to,
like-
have this bond, this common ground about hating you.
Oh, okay. I thought it was about slavery.
Well, this is true. I do not want to embed that within a racist joke. Why don't we extract that, and we'll just hate on Remorseless.
Okay.
That is fine. That's like, why wouldn't you do that?
Because I like to think out of the box.
No, you
Even though I like
definitely
to get in
thought.
the box.
Yeah, you thought in the shackles.
The shackles.
what you
Oh,
thought.
damn. Okay, Django.
That was the point.
Thanks.
You're like Uncle Ruckus. I hate all these black kids and all these black parents and everybody black.
Both of my eyes look completely fine. Just so y'all know, because he likes to talk shit about me. So
I like to talk shit. What did I say about you except saying that you have a nice shirt on?
my receding hairline, my New York hat.
That
like
was
I'm
your
Jadakiss or some shit.
that was your intro.
Well,
It wasn't me insulting you. It was your intro.
It's just part of your intro.
Okay,
Yeah.
the intro is an insult.
So,
Thanks.
so you thought his next insult towards you was going to be about your eyes? Is that what you're saying? Because you're
no,
like,
I just feel like he was just going to say something.
Out of
regardless
all
it.
things to insult you
preempt-
about, you really think I'm going to talk about your eyes?
you were like
You'd have probably said I
preemptively.
had like a lazy eye or some shit.
No.
I don't know. Come on, look who we're talking about.
Maybe, I don't know.
I feel like you're making no sense. You should try to make sense.
Okay. Can I go to my truck and get some?
So anyway,
What's the-
why are you calling your wife fat and just being mean to her?
I didn't call her
You
fat.
definitely called her fat. I have it recorded.
I didn't call her fat. I said I should do that to my wife, just so she would stop calling herself fat. I'm like, you're pregnant.
I feel like you would add on to that now.
Maybe.
I was
Look on his face. He's like, "You're fucked up, dude. You're just."
just to
writing a check that
confirm,
your ass can't
she is
cash."
pregnant, though, right?
Yes.
He's going to ask you if you now when she has the
He
baby.
keeps
is
asking.
he going?
He asks this like
When-
every week.
Yeah, when she has the baby, are you going to still ask?
Probably.
Probably.
Okay.
She'll probably be pregnant again by then if she don't get her tubes tied once she has the baby.
Whoa.
You got
How-
your two little girls downstairs. They're pretty.
Pretty bad. You should be happy they're uncomfortable right now, so they're quiet.
Oh no! When Hef wakes up, I'm pretty sure that he's going to be like, "Look,
We're playing.
check this out. Check this out.
Let's
This,
go
this is
flush
how
this,
it's going to be."
flush a kitty down the toilet.
Yeah. Flushing one of those cats down the toilet would be crazy.
No, I see the smile curling on your lips.
It's hilarious to think about. Like, think about the cat spinning as it goes. It's just
Yeah.
trying to claw its way out of a porcelain.
I mean, it's
toilet
not
with
going to
no
go
grip.
down, hopefully.
It's not going to go down.
It might get
hopefully.
stuck.
Right.
Like, you might gotta
Then you
plunge
need
it
a
out.
snake.
Probably.
Like pull the cat out the toilet.
Like, that's one hell of a hairball, honey.
The cat's
Stop
out the.
shaving in the shower.
How big a secret do you think that is? Because usually the cat's out the bag, but if the cat's out the toilet, that shit is real.
That's a very dirty joke.
A shitty one, some might say.
Yeah. Flushable. Double D, you were looking for a topic and then you ended up stumbling over a topic because you couldn't find the topic. So please introduce your topic.
Yeah, like you said, I was trying to find a topic throughout the news. You know, I scanned the different news apps, looking for topics for the podcast, right? And been getting more and more frustrated over the last couple of weeks because it seems to be nothing but sports and politics, mainly politics, and just getting sick of that.
Yeah. I mean, it's such a circus now. Like it usually there were like politics and news and shit like that, but there were other things to talk about. But now since it's such a circus, like it's all over the place. So you can't really get away from it. It's just
You can't.
If something's not happening in the White House, something's happening because of the White House or because somebody's against the White House, or like it's just.
To me, the sign of a good president, what I would like to see is me not having to think about it every day or even once a week. I just don't want to have to think about
The
that shit.
bandstanding, right? This is
Hearing about it, hearing people's views about it,
yeah.
what he did, what his people did. Like, I don't want to have to hear about this shit.
And the funny thing is, people always say, "Yeah, well, this was always happening. This was always." I don't think it was.
Well,
like
that was
I
part of
don't
my
think it was
question,
such-
too.
I don't think it was at such a high magnitude. Like everybody has an opinion about politics now.
Yeah.
And it's usually usually uneducated opinions.
Yeah, well, I think a large portion of the general population is uneducated
Social media
about what
made
they
us
speak.
retarded.
You think so? You think
I
it's social
think-
media's fault?
I think that it does bring in unwanted opinions for everything, and it's just like I don't like people to have certain opinions about something where they really have no knowledge about. Maybe some,
Yeah.
but no knowledge. I'm just like,
Because it seems like
just like a
something to
relationship,
do.
like,
It seems
yeah.
like people are
People
having
get
these
bored.
conversations because they're bored. They don't have anything.
they don't go
Don't
outside.
don't forget the echo chamber as well. They hear something from somebody, and then it's like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, well,
Oh my god, that's the only thing I hate about a relationship.
what do you mean?
Because I
That's
hear
the
all.
only thing you hate.
I really hate when you know how a woman comes to you about gossip. I hate that. It's so annoying. Like maybe every once in a while, okay, but
You know that's your fault, right?
no,
Because you're listening to it.
I'm not.
So
Trust
why
me,
exactly
I'm not.
are you complaining about it then?
Because it keeps getting brought up and it comes to my attention because I have to somewhat listen because I don't want to make it feel like, wait, what was that for? I have to somewhat listen. I don't really pay attention. I'm usually
This
on.
is
like,
interesting. I want to hear the two different points of view here. So you're saying that your wife like comes to talk to you at the end of the day or whatever, and the conversation consists of her gossiping and you sitting there
A
listening.
little bit, not really. It ain't really gossip if it's true. I
but
guess,
just saying
but
shit about her day and like what like
bullshit.
her friends.
Sometimes
and-
I'll be like, "Oh my god,"
yeah.
but it comes with the territory. So
Yeah.
it's just like, okay, if I'll listen to this if I make you feel important, like me actually listening to you.
Uh-huh.
So
All right, let's put a
here's
pin in that. I want to
yeah.
hear remorseless. What happened? What
All
do you
right,
do in
first
this
off-
situation?
But does that come with the territory though? Because here's the thing. I'm not a complainative person. You know what I'm saying? If I have smoke for somebody, I take the smoke to them and to them only. You know, so I'm not going to tell Double D issue that I have with you. I'm going to tell you. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So the reason why I'm asking you, does that come with the territory, is like, for in my relationship, if my wife has something to say about somebody, she doesn't say it to me because I don't want to fucking hear about it. If you don't have the balls to say what you have to say to somebody else and you want to say it to somebody, then don't say it. Because what's the point? This little passive aggressive little pussy shit that people do, who cares? And plus, if you're busy with your own life, why the fuck do you have real estate to be able to echo the bullshit that's going on in somebody else's life or what's going on in them? First off, what exactly are they saying that you need to know?
nothing.
No, I mean just people in general. Like when it comes to gossip, what exactly is somebody saying? Like if I'm talking to you about how much Double D makes, like why exactly do you need to know that? And what can you do with that information?
Because he might be Angelina Jolie and he might want to adopt me. So I mean,
He's not going to adopt you.
You'll
You're
be able to
American.
tell-
You're not
I want to
by
finally
looking
have a
at my-
father, Double D.
And you're going to be able to tell whether I'm Angelina Jolie or not by looking at my paycheck?
Well, true.
That's. I just think there's some other
I
indicators.
feel like we would definitely be able to tell if you're Angelina Jolie or not by looking at your paycheck.
Yeah. Or by looking at me is my point.
Well, see, what if I never seen you and I was just like, oh, let's see his net growth, and then I seen the net, and I was like, yeah, he's not Angelina Jolie. He might be Angelo Jolo.
Angela. Oh
No,
my
but
God.
like that's my like that's
Yeah.
one of the reasons why I don't really subscribe to gossip, And plus, I'm busy. I have shit to do. Like, I don't have time to fill my mind up or fill up the real estate in my mind with like a bunch of other people's shit. Like, if you have an issue with somebody, take it up with them. Other than that, I don't give a fuck about what Rashonda did to Shaniqua at work. Was that racist? That was a little racist.
Might have been racist if I said it.
It definitely would have been racist if you said it.
That's still up in the air.
I wouldn't take any more offense if you said it than he did. So
It's coming from the guy who was making slavery jokes.
He was
earlier.
definitely making slavery jokes.
that's why I'm
So-
well-rounded.
So just to clear this up, remorseless. So that's how you feel about it.
Yeah,
Now the question is, how does your wife feel about it?
exactly. I don't know. No, I don't. I'm not going to speak for her, but like when it comes to, I don't. She doesn't gossip around me.
That's what I wanted to know. Like, what is your response to her whenever she tries to do that?
She doesn't. That's
Okay.
it. Like she doesn't gossip
All
around
right.
me because she knows I'm going to say, all right, well, tell them or say something to them or anything like that. Like when she comes to me with certain problems, like if she comes to me with like an issue that happened in her family, I'm like, did you say something? She kind of knows by the did you say something that for one, I don't want to hear it. And for two, you should have said something. And since you didn't, you got to deal with that. Like,
Take that.
yeah, exactly. So, I mean, and it comes down to it like that. So, yeah, she doesn't gossip around me. Like, we don't really talk about anything we don't need to know.
What do you talk about?
Yeah, I'm
We-
so curious.
We talk about
Tell us in full
Slavery.
detail.
like we talk about we just bullshit. Like it doesn't have anything that like we just talk shit on each other or talk shit at each other.
Uh-huh.
You know, laugh, joke whenever we want to. But most of the time we're just
What about when you don't want to?
when we don't want to, we don't say shit.
Okay.
But actually I was just going to that. Like most of the time we'll just chill. Like we'll be in the same room, but we don't have to talk all day. We don't have to say a lot of things. We're just around each other, and that's cool. Like there's no bad energy in the air. You know what I'm saying? Unless we're beefing. But other than that, there's no bad energy in the air,
I
and
could
it's just
see
cool.
your wife staring you the fuck down. Like just sitting there on the couch, just looking at you for hours. I don't know why. I just can't.
That's mad creepy for one.
She'd be like, I want to punch this motherfucker right in his face.
Oh, I'm sure she said that several times.
She just looked at you like,
Probably.
Yeah.
And that's when she's not mad at him.
Yeah, that's pretty much how that goes.
her eyes turn red like in Teen Wolf.
Nicely done.
So Moose, what do you do? What would your wife do if you tried doing what Remorseless does? And just like shut down that shit as soon as she starts talking.
I do, but it's to the point where I'm just like, it feels like she needs to get it out. Like it's like because we don't really, I say, get into deep conversations like we used to. So
Well, you're married. You don't need to do that anymore. You won.
yeah, I got it. Yeah,
You
so
got the touchdown. So.
yeah, she was just like, ever since we got married, you don't have sex with me as much. I'm like, I got you already. Like,
This is bad. Bad.
Every time I think you're going down, we're like walking down the same road. It's like we're walking, and then I turn to my left to see if you're there, and you're just gone down another street.
there was a puppy.
Every single fucking time. That's exactly what happens. Oh, look, a piece of candy. Like that's what
That's
happens.
what she says. She was like, man, you got ADHD or something. I was like, probably.
Uh-huh.
I could believe it.
And so
Guys, you should see how entertained Double D is just looking at Moose like the whole time.
Where is
he's
he
talking,
going?
He's just looking at him. It's so funny.
no, it's just like I don't know. You
Oh no,
I don't
you
know if
gotta
this is a
finish
good
that
recipe for marriage here. What you're telling me, it's like you're cooking chocolate chip cookies and you're like burning shit. And like, I don't know if you
Why
should be doing
chocolate
that.
chip cookies?
I don't know. It was the first
Why
thing
didn't you
that came to my head.
say just put a whole bunch of water and have watery cookies or something? Why I gotta burn it?
Okay. All right, that you put
I'm
too
not-
much water in.
What the fuck did that mean?
I don't know. I'm just saying,
Somehow
like,
that's
fucked up the
better than
recipe.
burning them.
What do you mean by he? I don't know if that's a recipe for a good marriage, Double D.
Oh, because say what you said again about the sleeping. What'd your wife say about you sleeping with her?
Oh, that we ever since we got married, my sex drive has gone down. I'm like, I'm just tired. It don't even be the
And you just shrug it off.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying is not a good recipe for chocolate chip cookies.
How so?
You should pay more attention to that, is what I'm saying.
Well, like, why wouldn't that be? I mean, if he's tired, like, it's not.
It's
so,
not
are
like
you
I'm-
saying? Are you saying? Are you telling her you're tired? Like, are you guys having these conversations?
Literally, like, if I'm not at work or something like that, I'm just more so laying in the bed.
That's not the That's not the question. The question is, do you say these things to her?
Yeah. I'm just tired.
to the
yeah.
point where she understands. Because I'm just tired. I don't think any woman understands that I'm just tired when it comes to having sex with a guy.
She doesn't understand that. I'm just like, babe, like I'm not doing nothing else. Like I'm just tired. Like you aren't seeing me like get up, go somewhere or something. Like I'm laying in the bed. I'm just tired. I'm just
losing
laying
your
here.
hair too. So.
Yeah, exactly. I keep telling her that. Like I'm patches right now in my beard.
Well, like I've mentioned to you before, it sounds like low testosterone.
Yeah,
is
like,
what that
it might
sounds
be.
like, which you can supplement.
Yeah.
But anyways, it was just I was just making an offhanded remark. My point was kind of, if you stay on this and like continue on this trend, it would not lead to a good
It would
thing
at
in your
least be.
marriage.
It was not like it's a drought. It may be like once or twice a week at least. So I mean, it's not like it's just gone for weeks or something like
And
that.
she's also pregnant, so her sex drive is probably insane.
Right. Compared
Yeah.
to yours, yeah.
I was gonna wake her up one night, and I told her like the next morning, but she was like, "You could have woke me up. I'd have woke up for some dick." I'm like, it was like 3 or 4 in the morning. I was still up. I'm like, I don't think I wanted to wake you up. You were so cute and snoring like our pet. Like I made a status about it.
But she was like, "No, wake me up next time."
Yeah,
Yeah, nice. Okay.
but I definitely recorded her snoring last night, loud as shit. Like I thought it was the pit at first. Really, because they both were like,
The pit.
yeah, he's
I forgot about the pit.
Speaking of which, I'm gonna read a passage.
Yo,
I'm gonna
I was
read
gonna
a
do that
passage
too.
from the book of Moose the Juice on Instagram. All right, babe, when you gonna get that mattress from your mom's? Me, I might gotta take the. What the fuck is this? All right, Double D, you gonna help me with this?
You want me to read that?
it is not even hard.
I want you to read it in your best black voice.
Which one, Babe or me?
You can read
Both
you-
of 'em.
Yeah.
Oh, are we reading this together?
Okay, we can read it. We can read it.
Yeah,
together.
one be the other. Yeah.
As a matter of fact, hold on. Talk for a minute while I bring it up.
So you have to, when you read that, instead of butt, you gotta say ass.
Say what? Say ass.
Yeah.
Don't give the punchline. Don't give the punchline. Don't do that.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, Papi.
Continue.
Ay, papi. Ay, papi.
OMG.
There you go with that OMG stuff again. Remorseless doesn't like that. He said if you're going to be on the show, you can't use phrases like that.
OMG.
Speaking of it, shout out to Josh. He was like, I don't know about this guy. He said OMG.
See? Listener feedback. We're getting it, man.
I think it might be because if I talk to Frank one way, I'm not going to say OMG, but if I talk to you, I might say OMG because I feel you're like more of a OMG
I sent you
type of
a. I
person.
sent you a.
You probably shouldn't say that to
Dude,
me.
hey, I sent you a request on IG. Your what's the name is private. EMP Network 412 sent you a
I
request.
didn't see it. I haven't been on.
I just did it like 30 seconds ago. You're not going to see it until you look at your phone. Yeah, open your fucking eyes and look at your fucking phone so that way we can pull this post up.
Okay,
Fucking eyes,
remorseful.
motherfucker.
Any day now.
Make Father's Day great again, motherfuckers.
Fake news. Fake news.
I accepted it. You happy now?
I accept.
I have to restart it. Can you guys finish carrying the podcast
yeah.
so that way?
Okay.
Yeah, so your wife is super pregnant. Your wife is super horny.
There she is right
That's your wife?
Yeah, she got huge. Like, huge.
She's cute, man.
His response
She hates
was,
that picture. I'm
yeah,
like,
she
she's
got
pretty, but it's
huge.
just that picture.
That is a really
Jesus,
pretty
man.
picture of her.
Oh, wait. You got to listen to this. Hold up.
What?
Oh, why did it stop? Here we go.
You got to put it up higher. That's the sonogram, isn't it?
And the funniest, it gets louder.
Does she listen to the podcast?
No.
I'm definitely hitting her up on IG and telling her to listen to this episode. You're going to get your ass whooped.
For so
All
many
right,
reasons.
so who do you want to be? You want to be Babe or me?
Sure, I'll be Babe.
All right.
When you gonna get that mattress from your mom's?
I might got to take the door off the hinges to get it.
You used to fit stuff into tight places.
Well, let me put it in your ass.
Okay.
The baby pops her head up at the end of the bed.
What? What?
What?
That's what I waited for?
I'm glad she wasn't paying attention.
It was like,
Moose, I'm disappointed.
yeah, because she wasn't paying attention. She just looked up, like, after we were done talking, like, because we couldn't see her, because our bed, we have a king-size bed, and it's, like, has 2 box springs under it, plus the mattress.
You have some splaining to do.
So she definitely was at the end of the bed, and, like, on the floor. Then she just pops up after that and was like, what? I was like, oh, my God.
Oh,
I'm glad she wasn't paying attention, because last time I remember her mom said somebody was a dick, and then Mariah was like, who? Oh, I forgot no names. Oh.
Killing me.
So, go ahead.
And then we just start laughing, because we didn't think she knew what that meant, like like the way she was describing it.
Right.
Like, 'cause one time, it's funny, because she actually seen the dog, the little one seen the dog on the bed, and she was saying, like, ooh, Mom, that's disgusting. She was like, what? Like, he got his balls on the bed.
Wow. So you like the dogs on the bed? We were just talking about that before the podcast.
It depends.
Cats on the bed versus
It
dogs.
depends
all the
on
time.
what.
Not all the time. Certain times.
See, you can't.
Only when
you
you're
can't
having
say
sex?
not. Yeah, you can't say not all the time. It's either they're allowed on the fucking bed or they're not. We're not talking about the certain times that they're on the bed. Do you allow them to be on your
the
bed?
Yes.
While you're having sex.
I think
It's the only time
the
you allow
Yorkie
them.
was on the bed when we were having sex.
You nasty motherfucker.
I hate that shit. Like I hate just dogs being on your bed and your couch and shit like that. I hate that shit. That is so disgusting. Like, why would you do that?
What? I don't see. What's the issue? What's the issue for you?
Well, the issue is, for one, dogs are gross. Dogs are disgusting. They don't even clean themselves. You have to clean them,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
Shampoo. And
So that's number one. How often do you wash your dog?
like once every week.
You wash your dog once a week?
Once every 2 weeks at most. Yeah, around there. Yeah.
Hair all over the place. It can be all over your bed, all over your couch. Dogs have a distinct smell, correct?
Yeah.
And they eat their own shit.
My dog actually ate my own shit.
You're proving my point, not yours.
I know. It was an extra, curveball
What, your shit?
for him to eat my shit.
Oh, okay. Out of the toilet.
Yeah, I forgot to flush the toilet, and like a couple minutes later, he's just in there.
How does
Cat
one...
shit everywhere.
How does one... He was like just munching up. He was like,
Yeah,
buffet.
he got it everywhere. My wife had to clean it up, though.
That goes to show how stupid fucking dogs are.
I can't say no. The pit is kind of stupid, but he's smart when he wants to be.
No, they're just stupid.
No, it's surprising. 'Cause
Explain it.
Like, we thought he was an inbred. How stupid he acts. It's like we thought he was a little slow, compared to the Yorkie listens well. So
Now Yorkies are one of those
Yeah.
small dog, right?
The useless dogs.
Yeah, one of those.
The ones
Yeah.
that can get picked up by fucking
By-
eagles.
yeah, my wife
Yeah.
was like, "Yeah, don't leave. Make sure you watch him like when
like
he's
a
outside."
hawk.
Yeah,
Watch him like a hawk,
because he's only like 7 pounds.
because a hawk will scoop him right up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would feed that Yorkie to a hawk. Fuck that Yorkie.
Just throw him up
I'm
in
gonna
the
have
air
Louis
until,
bite your fucking ankles.
Your dog's name is Louis?
It's not
I will-
my
I
dog.
will
It was
kick that
it was
fucking
her
dog.
dog before we got together.
Oh.
I got the pit.
I will punt that fucking dog out the window.
You ain't shit.
You're right. But anyway, what were you saying? The Yorkie's smart?
The Yorkie's smart. Like he's well trained.
How so?
He does more so whatever you ask him to do. He's not hard headed.
He does more so.
Here we go.
Is that your
This-
wait? Who was that? Your sister?
More so is his mom
My
and
Yorkie.
his sister and somebody else that he was
Oh,
fucking,
that's right.
remember?
All in one. Yeah.
More
so.
All right, so whose dog is Morso's dog?
Yours. I don't know.
The Yorkie.
The Yorkie is Morso's dog.
Yeah.
And Morso is his
I can't just
mom?
have any fillers, can I?
Obviously not. You got patches in your beard. No, but so do you think a dog is smart because it's well trained?
Yes and no. Yeah. Somewhat. Compared to, I mean, if you're talking about is a dog smart
He
to other animals.
can't answer a fucking question, can he?
Does it take one to be really smart to be well trained, or does it take one to be really dumb to be well trained?
That's a good question.
Who was that directed to?
Either. That's just kind of posing a.
I don't
question.
think it takes a certain amount of intelligence to be well trained at all. I think the speed of which you've been trained shows your intelligence level versus like being well trained. Because I think that's conducive to the teacher, not the or the trainer, not the student.
What? How quickly they learn?
Exactly, or just like how you teach them and what they learn.
I don't know. I think it really depends on dog. Because she's had dogs all her life. But this one, she's like, is the most hard-headed dog that won't listen. Like,
So it's a hard-headed dog that won't listen.
he listens to, when you got food especially, he listens, of course.
So he's not hard-headed?
He's hard-headed, but
He
like,
doesn't listen.
He does.
So
not
he does listen.
Not like 100%, not like 90% like
So
the Yorkie.
his hearing is going?
Oh, I can't stand your ass. You're always twisting my words up, man.
I'm using your words by their definitions. You're the one that keeps backing out of it.
You know what?
Stand your ground.
I'm standing my ground, but
All
I'm
right.
sitting down.
So so your dog's a hard-headed dog that doesn't listen. Right?
Yes.
But he listens.
I'd say like 50% of the time.
So he's hard-headed, but he doesn't listen, but he listens 50% of the time. He
listens 50% of the time.
Okay.
That's my.
All right, so continue.
And the Yorkie listens like, I'd say like 90% of the time. More so not
You know,
he looked at me like that.
He just stopped. I wasn't even going to say anything that time.
But the Yorkie listens 90% of the time. Only time that I could say that he doesn't listen is when he knows he did something wrong. Like he'll like run away or something or hide or something. Like if he say if he shit in the house because no one let him out, he'll hide random spots where you cannot.
Do you
find
think
him.
he knows?
He knows.
He knows. Like I did a bad thing.
Yes.
So
Why would he
whose
do
fault
it
is
then?
that he shit in the house?
Why would he do that?
If
I've met dogs that hold their shit literally all day until you let them out. But if he's very well trained, why wouldn't he hold his shit all day? And he's a Yorkie, so it's not like there's big shit. It probably looks like rabbit shit.
well, he's
Does
like a
it?
rabbit-sized dog.
Does it look
Exactly.
like rabbit shit?
It's like,
Like little
Yeah.
pellets?
Not
Probably.
really pellets, but
looks like Pac-Man would chase him down the.
oh my god. Like, it's weird. I usually he holds it. Sometimes he won't though. If he can't hold it, he's gonna go. He's not gonna hold it.
Yeah, like most of us.
Yeah.
If you can't hold it, you go.
It's like if
those are the two choices.
Like if
pretty
we're
much.
gone all day and he really gotta go, he's gonna go.
Yeah.
So usually he holds it. Most of the time he doesn't. But if he can't hold it, he's gonna go. That was what you said.
If he can't hold his shit, he's gonna go.
Okay.
Yeah. So once again, like most of us,
I'm standing my ground. If
Yeah.
he can't,
you don't have to qualify that.
but he's
man.
saying he'll hold the shit all day. I'm just like,
That's like the weathermen that say there's a 50% chance it's going to rain today.
or
Like,
50% chance it's gonna shit.
we get it. It's either going to
Yeah,
rain or it's not.
gonna be one thing or the other. Like you
can't have both.
If you can't hold your shit, you're obviously gonna go. Like there's no argument in
Yeah.
that. You will not get an argument.
But
from
he
this
did
side of
shit
the
at my
table.
cousin's house as soon as we walked in, like a couple weeks
Why'd
ago.
you take him to your cousin's house?
Is your cousin's name more so?
You can answer my question first.
Thank you. Priorities. Anyway, but yeah, he's never been over there, so but he just likes the more.
What a first.
I stopped myself.
What if no? But that stretch of your face was scary as shit.
I forget what that one freaking movie was.
What a first impression to fucking Men in Black. What a first impression to
Scream.
fucking
You remember
have.
that clown? Off that movie with
Don't say it. Don't say it.
shit. He had real long legs. Like he was like tall, like this house tall. Like the clown just transformed. Had
Poltergeist.
real. No, I don't think that's what it was called.
Scream.
This dude basically was
Scary
an
movie.
angel that came down to Earth.
Oh,
Michael.
no, Legion.
Yeah, that.
I love that.
Yeah.
All the little babies are gonna fucking burn. That is a crazy. Shut up, you fucking cunt! All you do is get played. And then she like, oh man, that shit is crazy.
That'd be fucked up to be trapped in a restaurant.
Oh my gosh, that lady was scary as shit. Oh, your fucking baby's gonna burn. And she's eating his steak that was barely thrown on the grill, and she's like, all the little fucking babies are gonna burn. She's scary as hell. Old ladies are scary, man.
Yeah,
A little bit.
definitely.
But there weren't any old ladies at your cousin's house, right? No, just your cousin.
define old.
Nicely done,
I don't
Double
know. Define old?
Yeah.
I don't know. Over 90 would be old for sure.
D. I would say
Anybody over 90 there?
65 and older.
Okay.
60
so
and
my
older.
mom-
We're about
Go with
60.
retirement age, yeah.
So my mom, my grandma,
Was it okay?
but they weren't there. But I just felt like putting them in there. Shout out to you, mom and G
There's
mom.
lots of old
I love
people in the
y'all.
world that
We
weren't
both
there.
we both kind of like sighed and looked away and like scoffed like this fucking
Once
guy.
again, you don't have to clarify who was not there. Just the people that were there. Because I'm sure there's over 7 billion people who weren't there,
True.
right? Yeah. So just tell us who was there.
So it was my cousin,
This is millennial.
the
talk right
girlfriend, her kids. So the dog just I let him ride with me sometimes in my truck.
Hey guys, Double D here, and let's face it, you're a loser. Yeah, yes you. You don't have any friends. And here's why this is a problem. Because after you've downloaded this episode and listened to it, you're going to love it so much, you're going to want to go out and download all the other episodes of No Filter from the EMP network. And then after you've listened to those, you're going to love this show so much, you're going to want to run out and tell all your friends about it. But guess what? You don't have any friends. So go out into the real world and make some friends. That way you can tell them all about it. And you can also tell them about our socials where you can hit us up. Hit us up at Twitter at network_EMP. Also on Instagram, EMP Network 412. And also on Facebook, you can like us, EMP Network, and share it with all your friends on there. You know, they say that they're your friends, but they're not your friends. So go out into the real world and make some friends, you weirdo.
Was this for like, I'm envisioning like, not May Day. What's that? Memorial
bake?
Day. Some sort of holiday.
No.
No? Just get together?
Yeah, I know. Just
People
go.
can't-
So you
yeah.
don't visit. You don't visit your family just off of a whim?
Yeah. He said
Oh, okay.
Must be one of those cultural things.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like I'll call my cousin right now. Like,
Like,
what you
don't
doing?
come
I'm
over.
on my way over. Like,
He's like, don't come to
yeah,
my
we
fucking
just,
house.
yeah, we just go over
It's
there.
not Labor
we
Day.
just go over to chill. It's
Oh,
not
so
necessarily
you've listened
a
to the
holiday
podcast
thing.
before.
No. I didn't. Wait, there was a moment.
Oh, just famously, I don't like people coming over my
Yeah,
house.
he's not a fan of visitors at all. Double D he loves being clandestine.
Wow, imagine if someone just popped up. He'd be like, oh my God, time to get the shotty.
Time to get a shovel to the back of the head.
Oh.
Why would you hit them in the? So if they're knocking on your front door,
Is it
would
a plastic one or
would you
metal?
go out the
Back door, sneak around to the front porch.
That
Lay 'em
reminds
out.
me of a story I had on the bus. I was like 17. I used to ride the bus for no reason.
So it was like 3 years ago.
That was 10 years ago.
All right, continue.
Anyway, damn, it's been almost a decade since I've been out of high school. But I was riding the bus. For some reason, I got bored. I would ride the bus all the way from my house to downtown. I would just stay on the bus, get bored, because I had shit else to do. So,
Sad life, but continue.
yeah, I had no friends. Well, limited friends.
Limited edition friends.
Yeah, like 2 or 3.
So did you have no friends or limited friends? What friends did you have?
I had 1, 2.
So you
Like
had friends.
3 I would hang out with.
Okay, so you have friends.
Yeah.
All right, so continue.
So I caught the bus downtown. There was some guy that got on the bus, and he had on all black, but he had like it was a weird outfit. He looked homeless, but
He probably was.
so he had like the
Some
game
weird
Icy
outfit.
Tower.
He looked homeless. Can you
Icy
believe that?
Tower?
Yeah.
No. What is that?
It's like a computer game that was like back in the day that dude would jump up to the top of the tower with a little blue hat on.
Just continue the story. No, I don't know.
So anyway,
does it have like is it important to the story?
No.
Okay,
It was
continue.
just describing his hat. So he had the damn hat on. He comes to sit. I'm in the back row. Wait.
Hold on. Did you just describe the hat on somebody in like the background of your story?
It's because he looked like the Icy Tower character already. He was already short. So the Icy Tower character is real short. It's like a little nymph.
Okay.
So,
And this guy looked like that character.
Yes, but-
and he was wearing a hat.
but black and like a dark brown.
And he was wearing a hat of the.
Yeah, it looked
The thing
like
he
it.
looked like.
Yes. It was like a top hat or some shit. Like, I don't know. Like, it was kind of high. It wasn't just like a regular hat. It was kind of high.
I'm gonna look this up. What's it called? Icy Machine.
Icy Tower. Icy Tower, the game. You have to remember it. Like, it was
I
on.
don't have to, and I'm not going to. I will look it up instead.
All right, go ahead with
So,
your story.
he comes to the left side of the bus. I'm on the right. We're both in the last row. I got my headphones in. I'm listening to some music, and all I hear is. I was like, yeah, that. He had
it?
like that type of hat on.
Oh, that's him.
He-
It's not the guy from the story.
no, but he looked like
He
him.
looked like this.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, is this it? All right.
So I'm in like I said, the right side. This is so funny. When's the last time you laughed like this? Is he crying?
He might be.
Go ahead. Icy Tower.
So he's on the left, I'm on the right, and all I hear is.
Wait,
So I turn my headphones down, and all I hear is, "Get off my porch! Get off my porch!"
okay, so did you hear the before the get off the porch or?
I heard something in my
So
music
was
being up
that
so
the
loud.
get off my
That's
porch?
what he was saying.
All right, go ahead, continue.
He was like, "Get off my porch!" I'm looking like, who the fuck is he talking to? And I'm the only person back here. I'm like, I don't want to have to fight this midget. So I literally got up and moved to the middle of the bus. I'm like, he's on some fucking K2 or some shit. He's on bath salts.
Wow.
Yeah, it was creepy as shit, but
So
he just
he
kept
was-
saying it.
He
Get
was
off my
just
porch.
talking to himself.
He was talking to himself. He wasn't even looking at me.
Get off my porch, man.
Yeah, I
were
was
you
like-
on his porch?
Man, I don't know, but I was like, fuck it, I'm gone. Like, you got it, dude. You look like you got rabies. Fuck you. So I was just like, fuck that. And then he rode the bus for a while and then just got off. He stopped saying it, though, once I moved.
Huh? Maybe he was talking to you.
He might have been,
You
but I
must
just
have
was
been on his
looking at him
porch.
like, okay, I'm going to just move because you guys, man,
Moose.
Moose got to
A
move.
moose.
You're gonna moose.
I'm going to move.
Moose it on out of here.
Oh, man.
That should be your catch line.
I'm moosing on out of here.
What was so funny about this? That's what I was like, what made you?
The way you tell stories, like it's just the way you word things it's so funny. It's so funny to me.
It's kind of like a Tarantino film. Kind of, almost.
Almost like that.
I don't know who Tarantino is.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
I know Bobby Tarantino.
I don't
the
know who that
album
is.
for Logic.
Bobby Tarantino.
That's what his album's called.
I don't think so.
Who? Logic's
Yeah.
the rapper
Yeah.
that always complains about being light skinned.
I knew you was gonna say that.
I
Why does he
fucking
complain
hate
about
him.
being light skinned?
And
He
the funny
doesn't-
thing is, he actually
he can
can
rap.
rap.
He can.
He always complains about being light skinned.
Yeah, he puts it in a lot of his songs, which, I mean, I personally don't like his newer stuff. Like, Under Pressure, that album was hard to me.
See, and my issue is, if I don't like your current shit, I'm not gonna go back and listen to your old shit. I can't do it. Like it's pointless. Now, and that only goes with new rappers or new musicians that I'm just introduced to. Like when I first heard Kendrick, I didn't like Kendrick, and honestly, I'm still not a Kendrick fan. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with J. Cole. Didn't like J. Cole. I think Forest Drive was
Forest Hills Drive,
Forest
yeah.
Hills Drive was the album I first heard J. Cole, and I didn't like him. And then I was talking to one of my homeboys, and he's like, "No, you got to listen to his old shit." Blah blah blah. No, if your current and or new shit doesn't
competing,
appeal to
yeah.
me, then why exactly would I go back and listen to your old shit to listen to how good you were? Nah, I'm cool. Thanks anyway.
That's also not a good indicator if your best shit is behind you.
Exactly.
I feel the same way about Drake.
Exactly. No, Drake was always trash to me.
Whoa.
He was always trash to me.
No.
He was always trash to me.
His best album was called Comeback Season. It wasn't an album, it was a mixtape. But it was so official.
So here's a question for you guys, and this is completely off topic, but I mean this is completely
Do you like
off
green eggs and
subject, but
ham?
this is on topic because this is a different topic. How important is it for someone else to make you happy? Do you get the question I'm asking you?
Say it again.
How important is it for you for someone else to make you happy?
Just in general, or you mean like a partner, like a spouse?
Well, I mean, generally speaking, you shouldn't just look to random people. Hey, how's it going? My name's Jeff. Can you make me happy? Like you shouldn't look
I know
to
a lot of
random
people that do that.
Yeah. Tons of people do that.
Yeah, but that's why I said you shouldn't look to random people to do that. But I mean,
In fact, your relationship is most likely going to fail if that's it. If you're looking for the other person to fix you, you're going to end up breaking that person.
Absolutely.
While you're broken, and then you're going to be left with like the hell.
Where they're just going to treat you like
agree.
shit.
I agree. That was.
Yeah.
Well, I thought this was going to go further than it did.
Okay. So, well, let's stretch that out a little bit.
You can't give me the punchline and then go back. Like you just told me
Well,
that.
then we can discuss
you were
the
like,
punchline.
hey, Bruce Willis was a ghost the whole time, and then you described the movie to me. Bitch, I don't care about the
Motherfucker.
movie anymore.
Wait, he was.
I'd have been
in
like,
that?
how'd he die?
Son of a bitch.
Right? No, but it's just weird to me that people do that. And so here's my question. This is the one I actually saved. I was going to tell Double D, but I actually saved it. This is different as well. This is a new topic because Double D just kind of crushed that one in 30 seconds. I thought it was at least going to be like 5-10 minutes of conversation. But all right, so I'm a real big, as you guys know, I'm not a real big emotional guy, right? And but I am big on morals. Like my therapist said that I actually suppress my emotions and replace them with my morals, because it's protective, which I agree with. You know what I'm saying? Or defensive, protective, however you want to look at it. But here's a question for you. So I have a very solid ground to stand on. Like I really pride myself on integrity. How much do you guys pride yourself on integrity? And there's a reason why. This is a 2-part question, so I need your answer now, so that way I can continue. How much do you guys pride yourself on integrity?
How much stake do I put into integrity?
Yes.
In general?
Yes.
100%, a lot.
All right. Moose?
I'd have to say about a 90-95.
All right. Now, what about morals? Do you think morals are intertwined with integrity? So is that the same percentage, 100%?
I would say so. Yeah, I don't know how they would be different.
All right. Moose?
I would say it's like you can't have one without the other.
Love and marriage, love and marriage goes together like a horse and carriage.
What type of horse?
I tell you, brother, you can't have one without the other. That wasn't planned, just to let everybody know. That definitely wasn't planned. That was just great timing, and that was a good show.
Although
that would not survive right now. That would be.
I definitely wasn't allowed to watch it. I watched it while my parents weren't around.
Man,
it was
I
a little
never
too
really watched
uncomfortable.
it.
I've never not watched Married with Children. I've never not watched.
I used to watch Happy Days a lot.
So did I. I liked Happy Days.
I've never watched Happy Days.
Married with Children was a little more risque.
Who was in Happy Days? Wasn't that Christina Milian?
I don't know.
No, that's
What'd you say?
yeah. Christina Milian was in.
You're
you're along.
4 decades off.
Yeah, sorry. Happy Days is the
with the funds.
Yeah, I've never seen
Sunday, Monday, happy days.
Tuesday, Wednesday, happy days. Thursday, Friday, happy days.
Saturdays. Oh, what a day.
Way to raise for you.
that. You guys fucked that up so. You guys fucked that up so bad. I thought you guys had that.
Days.
Yeah, I thought we had it too.
I was
you guys
like,
had that.
I haven't seen that show. And it's been on for probably 20 years, at least 20-something years.
I'm sure there's some.
As soon as I was about to start dancing, you guys like you didn't know Saturday was coming after Friday.
We seen them start getting that happy foot, and we was like, nope.
Yeah, we got to put the kibosh.
All right,
Fuck it up.
So
morals and integrity.
Yeah. So if you were in a community on an otherwise deserted island,
oh shit,
and you had to survive, would you be able to throw away your morals in order to do that?
I think survival's key.
Key to what? Oh, please continue.
I mean, for me, if I'm deserted, if it's by myself, I mean, what morals do I really have?
Yeah, you're in a community in an otherwise deserted island, so there's more people there.
Can we ask questions?
Yes.
How many people are in the community?
65.
You're one of 65.
Absolutely.
How do we all know each other?
You were on a plane.
On a plane.
Okay, so
It's like
Gilligan's
Lost.
Island. or some shit.
or Lost.
Yeah, I definitely went with Lost, not Gilligan's fucking.
Plane crash on a 3-hour boat tour.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so we're all survivors of this plane crash,
Yes.
and we've built a community.
You can be Jack.
Yes.
I'll be John Locke.
Okay.
I've never watched Lost, so
You're definitely what's his name? Harley.
Vanished?
Harley.
Hurley.
Hurley. You're definitely Hurley.
what?
Google it.
See, I'm mulatto.
You're not.
You're not mulatto.
Stop.
Anyway,
saying this.
continue, Double D.
Okay. All right. So we're on this. We've managed to survive.
Yes.
Do we have to worry about resources?
Yes.
We do have to worry about
Yes.
resources. Okay, do you have a particular instance in mind when you said give up your morals in order to survive?
I mean, it depends. What are your morals? Like, that's what I'm saying. I want you to weigh your morals against survival, against what you have to do on this island to survive. And I want you to tell me if your morals will get in the way of your survival.
I think it's possible to survive without sacrificing your morals.
Give me 2 of your golden rules.
Don't rape.
Don't rape.
And don't. I don't know if murder or I guess murder would be his second biggest one.
Murder would be your second biggest one. Okay, what if somebody came in and tried to take your loot?
Then I would see if we could.
They wanted your booty.
My booty?
They wanted your booty.
Fucking have it. Money's worthless on the island. They can have it.
No, but I mean,
Your food.
your booty's not necessarily money. It's just your treasure. So,
Your goods.
Yeah, your goods. Like, so
Like
everything
food
that
and
you
water.
I don't know
collected,
if it's your
everything that
booty or
you
not,
gathered.
but
That was a good one, Moose.
What'd you say?
I don't know if your booty is good or not. I mean,
So,
I don't know if that's your goods.
Everything that you gathered, they're coming in and they're going to try to take this shit from you. Are you going to kill them or not?
No, I think it could probably. We try and do.
What if they're trying to
diplomacy
kill
first.
you?
Oh, then for sure I'm going to
Self-defense.
defend myself.
All right, one moral checked off.
How's that?
You just said murder's your other one.
Don't mean you
In
would
cold
kill
blood.
them.
The
Murder
wrong
in cold
thing done for the right reason is still the wrong thing.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, we talked about this.
Yeah,
before.
Batman. What the hell did he say? I forgot. If you don't something.
she?
No.
Where's the trigger?
Something
You
about being a hero. If
You either
live
die a hero
yeah.
or you live long enough
To
to
be
see
a
yourself
villain.
become the villain.
Yeah.
that has nothing to do with this.
It doesn't.
It does.
And they should have chopped off like the last 45 minutes of that movie.
That movie's fantastic. You're a hater.
Which one was that?
Dark Knight,
Yeah,
Okay.
the second one.
and that was fantastic.
I just like when they made them walk on the frozen river.
Oh, that was the third one? And
That
we're
was
not
the Dark
talking
Knight
about that
Rises.
one, Moose.
Oh, okay.
Okay? We're not talking about that one. That's the third one.
Listen to the
We're talking
aggression.
about the second one. Which we're not even talking about that. We're talking about his dumb island thing.
Dark Knight Rises. What was the first one though?
Batman Begins.
Okay,
It
Batman
was
Begins.
Batman
and then-
Begins, The Dark Knight, and The Dark Knight Rises.
Okay.
Anyway,
We're not talking about any of
so
those.
so that's one moral scratched
Jesus.
off. Would you agree or disagree?
Yeah, no, I'll agree.
All right, continue. So how many? That goes back to the question. So how many? Like, what would you be able to compromise your morals? You just got lawyered. Marshall Erickson, shout out to you.
Okay, lawyer. Yeah, I should have qualified murder in cold blood.
Yeah, you should have, but you didn't. Lawyer.
Yeah.
Sorry.
He didn't say to be how specific.
Yeah, sorry.
I left it open so that way this conversation can continue, especially since you just shat on my last topic when
Fuck
you didn't
you.
even fucking bring one.
All right.
He got your booty.
Moose, what do you think?
about my booty. And then answer his question.
Well, I haven't looked because you're kind of short. So, I mean,
Oh, short joke.
I mean, usually like you're,
Let's get to the booty part.
I mean, I wouldn't look at your booty.
Now, if he twerked right now, would you look at his ass? Tell the truth.
I'd probably record it and put it on the
And
website.
masturbated to it later.
He would definitely
okay,
masturbate
so
I definitely would not.
because he's not going to have sex because he's tired.
all right, now
I had sex yesterday. I was going to have sex last night, but she was like, ugh.
how was it?
That's why I recorded it.
You recorded her snoring
Yeah.
because you didn't have sex?
Yes.
That is some vengeful high school girl shit.
You gonna put that on the
You
website?
really love painting yourself in corners, man.
a little bit. I mean, I was going to post it to Facebook.
I've done that several times, but I mean, it's just on some joking shit.
Yeah.
It's fun.
It's not like you can see her like in the video.
You just
I'm like,
hear her.
That would have been like, roar.
Oh my.
All right, so just answer the fucking question.
I forgot what the question was. He was talking about his booty, and it threw me all the way off. I was like, huh?
Yeah, I got my answer.
Dot.
So, how many of your morals, or would you be able to forego your morals in order to survive? Forego means forget about, ignore.
I can't say all or nothing, so it's not like it's going to be I would have to forget some stuff probably.
What would you forget?
Honestly, like I still would think that's all or nothing. Because if you can get rid of one moral, you can get rid of all of them. Because your morals shouldn't be higher on the list, right? They should all have an equal ground.
I think
I don't agree with that.
I think
You
you
don't?
should have morals more so. I guess it's like a commandment.
give me 2 morals that you would think wouldn't be equal.
Murder and theft.
You don't think so?
Another
You
one
think those
should
are
be
the same?
I
You
mean,
think those are the same. You think if you steal gum, you deserve the same punishment as someone who kills another man?
I'm not thinking.
There's,
Hold on.
there's
hold
levels
on.
to this shit.
I'm not thinking about somebody else when I'm talking about my morals. That's why I'm taking so
What do you
long
mean?
to- Because when I say I'm asking you guys your morals. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm taking in consideration my morals, and you said murder and theft, which morally I could see those 2 being on my list. And I don't know. I mean, I have to keep the same energy and say that even if I did steal something, it's still wrong.
Right.
Despite no matter what it's for.
Right, that's
it's
not
still
the
wrong.
question. That's
I know,
not a question.
but that factors in. Like I'm trying to weigh it. But I think
should be a
I think
punishment
you do have
regardless.
but I think he does have a point. It shouldn't be as severe. Like the punishment for murder shouldn't be as severe as the punishment for theft. You're right.
Yeah. Okay.
I agree.
All right.
I had to think about it though. I didn't want to just moose it out.
Yeah, well, I like that you showed your work. That was nice. We had a conversation and talked through this.
This is new math, remember?
New math. Is new math something you would forget? You said you would forget things.
I
Which
think you
thought
forgot
was,
old math.
I thought it was a weird way to phrase that. What do you mean when on the island you would forget some things?
I would say more so. I would have to.
Would you be like
change up
Danny
certain
from Wild
things.
Thornberrys? Like you would just go crazy. Yeah,
Yo, he was fucking nuts. I would have to change certain things. I mean, if we're on a deserted island and it's just us, I guess I'm thinking of it as, because you're saying, would you change your morals? I wouldn't change my morals, but I think there should be like a moral code on the island.
Mm-hmm. If
So-
everybody's going to live in a community,
Yeah.
we need some guidelines,
Exactly.
right? You agree, Remorseless?
yeah, I agree.
Okay.
Why did he say? Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. He went all John Travolta.
Because like he's
I just watched a movie with John Travolta.
it's amazing how he
Oh, I'm
can't
sorry.
see you walking him down the street. Anyway, continue, Moose.
I lost my thought.
Moral code, you were saying the
So
moral
I
code.
think we would have to have a moral code that, like, more so like a democracy that everyone would have to agree on. So not really everyone.
Would you
majority.
be more in favor of someone just coming in and like immediately chopping off the head of a woman and saying, "I'm in charge now, bitches"?
Well, if that bitch talk too much,
This guy's in charge now. You're okay with this?
well, he's in charge right now. POTUS.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking
He's
about
a
the
dickhead.
island.
Talk about on the
situation.
island, you
I know, I'm
asshole.
just saying in real life, but but
Dictatorship. I'm asking, yay or nay on dictatorship.
no.
Okay. So, Stalin, yay or nay?
I'm a dictator in my own house, but I don't know about everyone else's.
Okay.
But
Interesting. Would you say you're more of a Stalin or more of a Hitler?
I never really was able to grow a thick mustache, so
A dick mustache? Is that what you said?
I said a thick mustache. What the hell?
Motherfucker, you said dick mustache.
He just hears dick and booty a lot. He's been on his shit.
Dude,
Don't pound him.
you think Hitler had a little Hitler mustache on his pubes?
Who said anything about dick besides you?
You did, but
I
I'm
said
asking
thick.
now. I'm on to a new
No,
question.
I do not feel that Hitler would
Shaved
have a
his
mustache
pubes.
on
All
his
right.
dick.
All right, so trust me, we're not taking advantage of your ADD. But so when you're on this island, you said you don't like dictators, right?
No.
So you want a democracy?
Yeah.
Would it be a majority rules vote type of situation? What if somebody doesn't agree and they try to start an anarchy? What would you do?
There's an appeal process.
I'm sure the anarchists care very much about that.
Yeah, where are they
Waiting
going to
in
foul
line.
the fucking coconuts?
Filling out
I'm like, y'all
paperwork.
get y'all have whoever agrees that y'all get y'all a certain percentage of the island.
Yeah, but what if everybody disagrees? Then everybody gets a percentage of the island? Then you'll have civil war, right?
Then we just gonna have to start killing motherfuckers.
Okay, but isn't that part of your morals not to kill anybody?
Well, if someone's gonna attack me, I'm gonna have to kill them.
Okay, so it's safe to say that you would get rid of your morals in order
That's
to
not my
survive.
moral.
Would you be
now.
part of the uprising, or would you defend the dictator?
Depending what
for
it's for.
or against
I would go
Castro?
against. I would go for my conscience. How I feel about that.
So if you agreed with the dictator, you would be like fighting against the rebel alliance.
If it was for a good cause.
Yeah.
What would the good cause have to be?
For no one to not fuck each other's wives.
For no one to not fuck each other's wives. So you
So
want to
since you
fuck
use
other
two
people's wives.
negatives, you definitely want everybody to fuck each other's wives.
No, I don't
Yeah.
want. No, you're not allowed to fuck somebody else's wife. Now, the girlfriend's different, but I'm just.
Okay, all right,
So
all
this
right.
quickly went into a sex cult.
Yeah, I don't understand. Like, okay, so is the dictator R. Kelly?
Whoa.
He's potty trained.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and move to closers now. Do we have any closers?
I didn't get to talk about Terry Crews.
Oh, go ahead.
So, did you hear about Terry Crews?
Surrey Cruise?
Terry Crews.
Why do you always act like you can't understand what he's saying?
I don't know why. Like,
Yeah, you do like merge your words. Maybe it's a cultural thing, and I can understand you because of it. But like, I don't know if it's authentic when he does it or if not. Do you do that on purpose, Double D? You're not gonna let us know.
Guess
You know.
we'll never know.
Just
Plead the fifth.
Just the FYI, he shrugged his shoulders, guys. You cannot see him, but we can. All right.
Unfortunately.
But anyway, go ahead. You were talking about Terry
Terry
Crews.
Crews.
Did y'all hear about it? About his little scandal?
Please do tell.
So, basically, he openly admitted it on some type of social media or something like that, that he got basically like molested at some event by some white guy.
So was he basically molested or was he molested?
Basically, white dude came over, was talking to him, then grabbed his dick right in front of his wife, like just had it in his hand, like
This sounds like sexual assault.
yeah.
It was.
I was just like, wow. When it's funny, you think of Terry Crews, this big ass bulky motherfucker, and it's
Yeah.
like you're just gonna let somebody just grab your.
That's
dick
what I was
from you.
thinking. I wouldn't want to do that to Terry Crews because he knocked me the fuck out.
He didn't do nothing.
That's
Yeah, like and DL Hughley got on him.
hoogly.
Hughley.
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 Moogly.
Great googly moogly.
Oh my god.
But they was going back and forth on either Twitter or something like that. Like,
It was
how you
Twitter.
6'4", 240 pounds, and you let some white guy go over and molest you right in front of your wife? But Terry Crews, like rebuttal was basically, well, because no one's going to believe me. I'm basically a black guy just going to punch some dude because he grabbed my dick, and no one's going to believe me because I'm a black guy more so. That's what I think it came down to, and he's a white guy, and he's,
So was he
empowered.
talking to Morso or?
I think that would be a just cause to punch someone, don't you?
I would. I wouldn't. I'm like, come on now, really? So basically, me with a whole bunch of muscles. I'm smacking you something. Like if he smacks him, he's getting knocked out. So I mean,
you're
he ain't got to punch
smacking
him.
him something.
Smacking him something.
I'm smacking you something. That's the name of this podcast.
Smack
I'm
him or
smacking
something.
you something.
Smacking
Smack him or something.
I'm smacking you something.
Backhand that bitch, boy.
No, but I was trying to let you carry the summary, but what happened was Terry Crews, he's right about him being at a party, and yeah, the like he was like 5 foot something, 5 foot whatever, and he grabbed him He grabbed him in front of his wife. Terry Crews didn't do anything because he says his wife told him not to do anything. Because I mean, he has his career to worry about.
Yeah.
Terry Crews actually ended up suing the guy, but him and DL Hughley did have an exchange, and the reason why they had an exchange is because DL
Is a comedian, regardless.
yeah, and he was like, yeah, well, how do you, just like Moose said, he said, how do you let somebody like that small grab your dick? And Terry Crews was actually pretty respectful but passive aggressive. He's like, look, sir, I have a career to worry about, and I don't have time for these shenanigans. That's what lawyers are for. That's what litigation is for. I just wanted to make sure that everybody knew, because he basically got Me Too'd. And that's what they were trying to make it as. So yeah, that's how that happened.
I'd have still had to hit him. I might have had to do something.
It would have been a reaction for me. Like,
It would have been impulse, because somebody did it to me, it would have just been automatic impulse. Cause
Yeah, I would think it would be automatic.
I get very
let
mad.
me tell you how metrosexual Moose is. We used to work together. That's actually how we met, right? And I went to leave, and I sploughed him up. I shook his hand, and he tried to squeeze my hand, so I started squeezing his hand, right? And I was squeezing the shit out of his hand. And the first thing
You could
he
tell
yelled,
he beats the
and the
his
first
skin
thing
off
he
his dick.
yelled was, my hand, I'm gonna grab your dick. He started reaching for my dick. I'm gonna grab your dick. And I'm like, whoa.
What the fuck? That is never appropriate to do.
He wouldn't let go. I was like, I couldn't think of nothing else. Like, I was trying to push him off me. Like,
Oh my
I'm
god.
gonna grab your dick. And that's exactly how he sounds.
It wasn't even like a natural reaction to like, oh, I need to hurt this person fast, and then just reach out and impulsively do it. Like you thought
it hurt.
in your head, and
Did
you
you
said
shake-
it out loud.
Shake his hand like you did mine.
I don't want to.
You squeezed my hand first, so I did it back.
No, it wasn't definitely. He was talking about a firm handshake, so I did a little firm handshake. Then he started going hard. He was like,
You guys Donald Trumped each other.
basically.
Yeah, it was just so crazy. He just out of nowhere.
I was like, why is his hand this fucking strong? Like,
that was.
You know,
I'd be scared if I was his kids to get a whooping from.
I was like, why the hell was that the first? Because he didn't say, I'll headbutt you, I'll lick your hand.
Yeah, no, he
or
went straight
anything.
for the.
The funniest thing, I do that
The
shit.
first thing he thought about was, I'm gonna grab your dick.
I want to grab. He was just lucky he wanted to say it that day, and he's
So-
like, "Oh, I got a chance to."
So for my closer, ladies and gentlemen,
Don't grab dicks.
do
Out in
not
public.
squeeze Moose's hand because he won't think of anything defensive. He's going to enjoy it and then grab your dick.
I tried to, get away
I do
from
have
the situation.
I do have a recommendation though. My recommendation is The Autopsy of Jane Doe. It's on Netflix. Scary movie, good movie. It's a very good movie actually. I watched it. And I watched Malicious. That's another recommendation as well because that's another scary movie. I was on a scary movie kick this weekend, and they were both really good. If you like scary movies, you don't like scary movies, right? Double D.
No, I do.
Oh yeah, they're decent. They're decent. Yeah, you should try them out, man. You could watch it with your wife.
I think a real scary movie would be like Rosie O'Donnell's Bush.
All right, well that's my closer. Double D, you're up.
My closer is to. I highly recommend never ever bringing up Rosie O'Donnell's Bush ever for any reason.
Ever?
Forever.
Watch your voice crack.
That's it. Ladies and gentlemen, stop.
Spreading the rumors. Stop spreading the lies. Remember that off of Proud Family?
Stop talking about. Everybody, stop arguing about the politics. How about that?
Yeah, that's stupid.
Enough. Let's move on as a society and stop.
The only way to let fire die down is stop giving it oxygen.
Yeah, stop. Giving it oxygen. Good,
Just like
good
that
deal.
one,
'Cause
just
then
like
you have
that one,
combustion.
just like that one dumbass blonde chick that I'm actually not going to mention her name because I don't want to give her any oxygen. But just like her dumbass, like stop giving people oxygen that you don't like. If you really don't like or care about these people, why keep feeding into it? Why keep reposting it? Why keep talking about it? Just let them die down.
Yeah, just do your own thing, man.
Moose.
Always keep your morals at 100%. That's my closer.
More so.
More so.
All right. Yeah, let's go ahead and get out of here. I see the temperature of this room.
I gotta go find the paper boy.
Speaking of papers, you have some paperwork to fill out. Please
Oh,
stick
here
around
we go with
after.
this shit again.
Moose, please feel free to stick around after the podcast. We do have other people interviewing that are going to record a podcast after this.
Yeah, you don't listen to the podcast, so you don't know that we just keep releasing one each week with a new host, and we just let our listeners vote on it.
What's that? The one got Buffalo.
Buffalo.
Did we
There
like
was
him?
Moose, Buffalo, Giraffe, Dolphin.
Goose.
There was Goose, but he was
Buffalo
I don't know,
really
There's
wanted to get on
Dingleberry
the
Dave.
show. Dingleberry
Dingleberry
Dave.
Dave was taken. He's on another podcast.
Yeah, but Buffalo was emailing me saying he was looking to get on the show. Wanted to know when he could come on. So.
Well, yeah, he can actually come on.
Yeah, we'll bring him on next time, maybe.
Yeah, well, that's the whole reason why we're cutting this off like this.
Okay.
Another closer. Keep
Excuse
your
me?
booty.
I'm sorry. There's no more time for closers.
Keep
Moose.
your booty closed.
Moose, please.
Pushing forward. This is how you get fired. See what I mean?
Oh.
There's going to be some extra
Damn, let's keep it
paperwork.
going then.
Yeah, guys, but don't forget to email us. We want to hear from you. We like interacting with our listeners, and yeah, man, just make sure you listen to us. Make sure you email us, share what you hear, and other than that, the email is
empnetwork@412@gmail.com.
The sad thing is he heard me talking about email, and he just was picking at his hand. He wasn't paying attention at all.
I should have. That was my go-to voice. I should have picked a different one.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you were paying more attention, you would have fucking been able to. But anyway, all right, guys. Moose, you want to take us out?
Okay, guys, thank you for listening to us. And what you hear, you may like it, you may hate it. You may agree, you may disagree. We may say some shit that you relate to and some shit that you ain't gonna fucking relate to. But whatever you get from us, one thing I can promise you, it will always be no filter.
Signing off. This is Remorseless.
Me, Double D.
And Moose the Juice, Moosifer.
Hey, you fucks.
All right, man. Thank
This
you
is-
for listening.
Never mind who this is. Mind your fucking business. Anywho, sometimes I need a break from cracking skulls. And there's no better way to do that than to listen to my Goombas over on the No Filter podcast. Once you look what they got going on over there, hit them up on their social media. Twitter, @network_EMP. Instagram, EMP Network 412. And Facebook, EMP Network. Do yourself a favor and check this shit out. If not, I'll break your fucking neck and throw you in the Hudson with some concrete Timberlands. Have a nice day, cocksuckers.